So yes, guys, welcome to the stream. Welcome, fam. Am I live? Is my audio when is my voice audible? So yes. Okay. All I'm getting it all perfect. Send it. Yes. This is GC. This is GC. That's a good setup. Actually, that was a good long. Let's go and see it. Okay, perfect long. Liquidity sweep here. Price closure above the end WAG. That would be a good trade. But a single concern is that price has made this intermediate term highs. That's another problem. But still, looking at the bullishness, that was an insane long. If I would have held the trade, this is actually a toxic mindset that shouldn't be any comparison of us comparing with our scalps to day trades. Huh? ஆ, எதுக்கு? சரி. So that should be no sorry for the disturbance, guys. But that seems like it's still the huh? Guys, give me a minute, I'll be right back. என்ன பண்ணிச்சிருவான்? ஹலோ ஹலோ. இது இதான் மைக்கா? இதுல நம்ம என்ன பேசுறது? அவர் கொஞ்சம் பிஸியா வெளியே போயிருக்காரு, ஃபோன் பேசிட்டு இருக்காரு. வந்தோடனே உங்கள்கிட்ட மறுபடியும் லைன்ல வரும். ஓ இதுவா? அப்ப இது என்ன இங்க கூட ஸ்ட்ரீம்ல பேசிட்டு இருக்காரு. ஹலோ அம்மா, இது மேம்கிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருக்கான். ஒரு 5 நிமிஷம் கழிச்சு கூப்பிட்டுமா? சரிங்க. ராஜேஷ் இது எப்படி ஆஃப் பண்றது தெரியலடா. இல்ல நீ சொல்லு. ஆன்ல இருக்கா மைக்கு? ஆமா, அவன் ஏதாவது என்கிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருந்தான். என்ன பேசுறீங்க? ஆமா, அது ஜூனியர் பையன். ஏன்டா ஓகே, இங்க ட்ரேடிங்ல என்ன இருக்கு ப்ரோ? ஓ ஓகே, ஐ அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட். சிஇ என்டபிள்யூ அதிலோ என்டபிள்யூ ஐஏ சிஇ பில்டோ ஐஏ ஐஏ என்னன்னோ பார்த்து வச்சிருக்கோம். என்னன்னே புரியல. ஓகே ஓகே, அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட்.
Listening touch. Okay. Wedding surprise. ఉంటానా లే அவன் வாய்ஸ் மெயில் போயிடுச்சா ஹலோ எப்படி போய் ஆஃப் பண்ணுறதுக்கு ஏய் கட் ஆயிடுச்சுடா இல்லடா கேட்டுருவேன்டா ஸ்டாப் பண்ணிட்டா ஏய் வேணாம்டா அது ஏதோ கண்டினியூஸா போயிட்டு இருக்கு ஸ்டாப் இது ஸ்ட்ரீமிங்ல இருக்குடா ஏதோ சும்மா ஏதோ பேசுனேன்னு சொன்னான் இங்க பாரு ஏய் மியூட்ல இல்லடா இங்க பாருடா மைக் வேவ்ஸ் கேக்குது காமிக்குது ஹலோ இதுதான் மைக்கு இது எவ்வளவு தெரியுமா எவ்வளோடா ஆகுனா 6000 12,000 நான் வச்சுக்கிட்டு மேக்னெட்டா ஓ இதுதான் அந்த சட்டைக்குள்ள உள்ள ஃபேக் ப்ராடக்ட் இது வந்து தப்பா இருக்கு ஏதோ மெக்கானிசம் தப்பா இருக்கு நினைக்கிறேன் ரெக்கார்டு தான் மறுபடியும் எடிட் பண்ணுவாங்க ஏய் அது வந்து அலாய் தானே அது ஒட்டாதுடா அது அலாய் தான் ஆஹா இது பின்னாடி ஓட்டும் என்னோட கல்லு மாதிரிப்பா நாங்க வந்து ஏன்டா போலாம் என்ன வேணும் உண்மையாவா ஏன் I know, I know. எல்லாமே ஒரே டெஸ்ட் தான் ஆ. ஆ? ஹலோ ப்ரோ சாரி ப்ரோ ப்ரோ அவன் மேம்கிட்ட பேசிட்டு இருக்கான் ப்ரோ அவன் தான் வந்து அங்க போய் உட்காடுறான்னா ஆமா ஆ ஆ இல்ல இல்ல ஓகே ஆ பத்தியா மைக் ஆன் வந்து அக்கறைட்ட சொல்றாங்க கேக்குதான் கேக்குதான் லைவ் ஆம்பா அது ஆ அதானே யூடியூப் தானே ஏதோ ஓடும் இல்லையோ ஓ இல்லடா இங்க மைக் ஆஃப் பண்ண முடியாது போடா எங்கடா ஏய் மவுஸ் இங்க வரலடா இங்க இருக்குடா மவுஸ் ஆ
Guys, very sorry for whatever has happened. Very sorry. ஐயோ ஃபன் பண்ணியிருக்காங்களே இவங்க. கைஸ் சாரி கைஸ். கைஸ் ஒரு தவிர்க்க முடியாத ஒரு பிரச்சனை ஆகி போச்சு. அதனால என் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸை பேசுங்கடான்னு சொல்லிட்டு வந்தேன். அவங்க என்னென்ன பேசினாங்கன்னு எனக்கு தெரியல. சாரி சாரி. திஸ் இஸ் பீயிங் திஸ் ஸ்ட்ரீம். சாரி சாரி. ஐயோ எனக்கு கம்பெனி என்ன நினைச்சிருப்பாங்களே. ஸ்க்ரீன் தெரியுது இல்ல கைஸ்? ஸ்க்ரீன் இஸ் மை ஸ்க்ரீன் விசிபிள்? பக்கா பக்கா. வெரி சாரி வேற செகண்ட். கார்த்தி ப்ரோ வேற ஃபோன் அடிச்சதா சொன்னாங்க. நல்லா தான் இருந்துச்சா? கெட்ட வார்த்தை எதுவும் பேசல. YFC? ப்ரோ கார்த்தி ப்ரோ சாரி ப்ரோ. ஃபோன் அடிச்சிங்களா? அப்படியே வாங்க வரீங்கன்னா, சப்போஸ் நீங்க ட்ரேட் பண்ண போறீங்கன்னா வாங்க, நான் அப்படியே ஜாயின் பண்றேன். கனெக்டட் ப்ரோ, கார்த்தி ப்ரோ கனெக்டட். ஸோ எஸ் கைஸ், இன்னைக்கு வந்துட்டு சாரி சாரி ஐ ஷுட் பி ஸ்பீக்கிங் இன் இங்கிலீஷ். சாரி கைஸ். ஸோ வெல்கம் ஆல் டு தி ஸ்ட்ரீம் டுடே. I mean, I had already 2 trades in Asia and oh, 8:30, bro, I missed a good trade, bro. Good longs, okay. So yes, welcome to the stream again. And I had 2 trades already. So one in the Asian session, another one in the London session, the gold one and the NQ one. That, I mean, this is a very good long here in NQ. Karthi bro has taken it, but he has closed it with partials. But again, if he would have left this, that was a banger. Again, I had this tiny $6 move. Yeah, almost here, if I'm not wrong. 37 was my entry, and my closure was this. So $6 move I had. See what has happened is I'll come to the recap of it, but for now, I'm planning to do tape read only. My schedule today was streamed at 8:30. I mean 8:30. Previously, this time exactly would have been 9 a.m. But because of the daylight saving shift, we are lagged by around an hour. So next stream, I will correct my schedule so that I come live at 9 a.m. So we have Karthi bro with us today. So what has happened is I had an Asian session trade. That was where's that NQ? It's here, and that was this particular shot. I had taken the trade from here, if I'm not wrong. It is exactly here. That closure was my entry. And I closed most of my trades just here for around $62. That was the trade. My initial TP was this only, but I was driving. I was driving. I wasn't driving, and when I saw my alert set, I like without second thoughts, I closed the trade. And I had my friend open the laptop to my side. I closed the trade, and a gold trade was. I mean, I didn't really wanted to close here. I wanted $800, but it was very fast. This particular move, if you look at 1 second, I guess. Let's look at that particular move in 1 second time frame. See, that long was insanely fast. This, yeah, that's the move. All this $3 move was like done in seconds. My entry was around here, and that was a $6 move. It was like very fast. And I mean, I was planning to put my limits just above, but it got hit. And let me open. கார்த்தி ப்ரோ பேசுறீங்களா? எதுவும் பேசுறீங்களா? நீங்க கேட்கலையே. ஓகே 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 ஓகே. ஸோ that was it, guys. Midnight open is 12 p.m., bro. Yeah, 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 yeah. I mean, I too had a trade. So this particular session, I'm going to just tape read because see, we had extreme volatility. Okay, we had extreme volatility. I don't like this relative equal lows, but still we had an SMT at these lows. So we already saw a very big expansion. That's the opening. I mean, that's the opening price in Asia. We gone almost 40 handles higher, dropped 120 handles lower. From that 120 handles, we are up by almost 200 handles. We already had an expansion from 3:30. I mean, just exactly at 3 o'clock, we had this expansion. Right now, for me, we'll go to the higher time frame and try to identify the bias. For me, exactly with I mean, just looking at the charts in daily time frame, I can clearly see that price is going to the previous day highs. So I'm expecting price to go to previous day highs, but whatever it has done earlier, I'm not comfortable with that price movement because if I'm trying to long, I would want price to come to some sort of discount and then go higher. But if you look at price right now, it has been already going high. That's an expansion, pure expansion of 200 handles. If you ask me right now, I'll expect some sort of retracement into this range and then go for rise. But already it has been expanded. So right now, I wouldn't like bet with this move that price is going to the size. It is for sure going either NQ or ES is going to previous day highs first. My bias remains the same for that reason. But I'm not comfortable trading this move because the move has already been done, if you ask. And no, NQ4R is crazy, simple. If you also look at the previous candle, I mean, if you want to, I'll go through the complete analysis of this higher time frame bias, or I mean, top down analysis. I'll go, but just looking at the chart, that's your bias. That is going to give you bias, or the next draw, next immediate draw. So right now, I'm just going to tape read NQ alone. I'm not going to execute trade. So if you want to like leave the stream, it's the right time to leave the stream right now. But I'm just planning to tape read today because every day is not a trading day. I mean, every session is not a trading session. I had a session, I mean, trade in Asia, I had a trade in London. So I might not want to miss my gains on whatever I made in Asia and London. That's my mindset right now. So if you guys don't want to be a part of this, I'm not going to trade. Obviously, I'm not going to execute today. So if you are looking for some executions, I mean, today is not the day. Maybe next week we'll try. Sorry, if you have any doubts, you can come ask in the comments, guys. Bro, can we get live data for free in MFFU and can we trade directly from the platform? If you purchase MFFU, if you are going to connect it to TradeAway, I mean TradingView, the data is free. But you should be having at least the minimal plan what TradingView offers. The minimal plan, very bare minimum plan of I guess 800 rupees or 1200 rupees. I'm not sure. I used to purchase at the premium for the entire year during some sale. I'm not sure the basic version of TradingView premium you should be having. Whatever is the basic version that you should be having. Only on having that particular premium thing, you'll be able to access that. Like if you don't buy any trading premium or something, you'll have 5 seconds delay even if you cannot trade of it. 5 seconds delay. I would not advise trading with that 5 seconds delay, but still people are trading. But I will not recommend. That is something which you can do, which you cannot, which sometimes can be done, but I don't. I will not be recommending that to trade with that 5 seconds delay. Anything can happen within 5 seconds. If you look at that particular GC 1 second candle, right? That particular 1 second candle was what $6 of move. If you are long one GC or if you are short one GC, one single GC, the mini contract, that would be $600 of loss instantly. Your total drawdown for any futures account is 2000 to 2500, right? I guess every profit now has that 2000 or 2500. Even MF if you had once, but they removed it. That's it. Like your account is almost down by 25% of the total drawdown, almost not 25%, 15, 17% ish. So I prefer using trading view app. I don't like using things in website. I like using it in app, and yeah, that's how I do. And since I've started copy trading everything, I've started using Tradeway. If you have active, sorry, that message was retraced, attracted. Bro, you trading through trade. So without wasting a lot of time, we have a lot of time actually. Today I'm going to see after completing the live stream today. I'm going to record the but I have a session with my sister for the second episode. So if you haven't watched the first episode yet, I'm trying to teach my sister trading. So the first episode was like on what is market and what is the basics of market and all. The second episode will be I'll be teaching this uh trading view. Okay. So without wasting a lot of time, we'll get into the top-down analysis first and we'll get back to the comments later. Okay. So this is the monthly, obviously. Okay, I'll add this. For now, I'll remove this. I guess you should be able to see the watermark here and I'll remove this. So you should be able to see the time frame and the ticker name at the top right hand corner. Okay. So if you look at the monthly time frame, the previous month, that is October candle, monthly candle has closed above the previous month's candle. That is the October candle's high closed above. The closing was much higher than the previous September high. And your basic expectation or basic idea and the chart looking at just the monthly time frame is you are going to long. Simply are going to long. Your most most of the times your bias should be long rather than shorts because the previous candle has closed higher. Of course, there are things like premium discount and all, but simply next week, I mean next month, you're going to look for buys more than the times you're going to look for sales. Okay. So the basic idea is you're going to long, and the first target would be the previous month's high. So next month's open, the next target would be previous month's high. That should be your target. And again, coming into weekly, the next week open, gone higher, retraced into this wick, the previous week's wick, and price came lower, much lower. Where a previous level of buy side liquidity, where we had buy side liquidity, price has come there, and from there it started rejecting, and it is being rejected right now. One reason for the fall was because of the Buri guy, the guy who made a ton of money shorting 2008 crisis, Michael Buri. That guy had some speculation over Plantair and the tech stocks on hold. Because of that, there was a knee-jerk reaction. And if you get into the daily time frame, I had a trade yesterday around the London lunch. I'll come back to the questions, guys. Just hold on for a bit. I'll come back to the questions. So yesterday, what has happened is that price. If you look at things from the monthly candle itself, I'll just go to the monthly candle. I'll do premium and discount for this range. Almost like was very close. That's your equilibrium. It came to equilibrium and then started going higher. If you just look at the bodies, it has come into this premium, I mean, a bit into the discount and then started going higher. There is another thing. If you look at this, we have our immediate rebalance and then that was high. Again, getting into weekly. So that particular kind, if you ask me what is an order block, like give me a perfect example of what is an order block, I would say that's an order block. That is an order block. I mean, the come both down close candles is an order block, but if you have to refine it, that would be a pakka order block because it has swept all these sell side liquidities. We had an expansion, and if you measure premium and discount, you can either measure it from here. That's exact equilibrium. At exact equilibrium, we have this. If you, I don't, I mean, I don't know if you have watched the episode of elements to the trade setup where I mentioned about how price seeks equilibrium. When price expands away from a range of consolidation, it usually tends to come down to the 50% of the range and then go higher. So that is exactly what we are witnessing right now. Prices come lower, tapped all these down close candle, which is an order block. If this is an order block, all these couple of down close candles is a propulsion block came there. We had this good expansion. And right now, price is going higher. The order flow has turned bullish in the lower time frame. And just looking at the charts right now, I can see that price clearly getting into the previous day's highs. That's my draw for now. If I'm planning to take trades in the London session, the AM session, I'll most probably look for buys. Buys will be my bias. Also, if you want to add some confluences, we have this huge gap here. Price is now trading comfortably above this gap. Comfortably. It's trading comfortably above this gap. If you look at VIX, came lower. I don't know if you could see this, but I'll change the color. This is precision. That's the gap. Came lower, traded through it. Now that's a BPR, traded to it and through it. Came outside of the range again. This gap closed above that. The next candle opened, traded lower to exactly 50% of this particular gap. And then right now we start going higher. Now this is trading comfortably above this gap. I trust gap like anything. If I had to just trade one particular PDRA, that would be gaps. But please don't spam, bro. I'll try to answer. Karman, bro, please wait. I'm explaining my bias. Why I'm looking for bias. The reason behind my reasoning is what I'm explaining now. So price came low, opened, came lower. That's the wick. That was formed around. Formed at the London session. Open, low, high, and close. High where? High to the previous day's high. I'm expecting price to trade to and through the previous day high for now. Okay. We'll get down to the lower time frame slowly and we can see like how could have we set the lows. Okay. So that's the 6 hour time frame. So 6 hour time frame, what do we have? We have this beautiful FEG and just looking at this particular candle as a range, we can see that price traded to it and through it into this inversion. That's a clean inversion. We are going to mark it the way ICT marks things, or even like the previous, like he has introduced in 2024 or 2025. I'm not really sure about when he asked us to combine the FEGs with the volume imbalance. That's your complete level of imbalance. If we just mark FEG the way he told you earlier, that's your 50%. Now came lower, gone higher, and we had an SMT at these lows, if I'm not wrong. We had an SMT, yes, Pakka SMT. We had an SMT at the lows. That's the SMT, and that was the trade. Here Karthi bro took the trade at those lows. If we come to 4 hour time frame again, 4 hour is absolute beauty today. The particular 4 hour FEG was filled in ES. This is ES for a reference. So we have this particular H4 FEG, and here if you look at H4 FEG, it has not been tapped, but in ES that has been tapped. What else you see here? First drive, second drive, and third drive. That's your three-driver pattern. Good expansion. That's a very good expansion. And right now, price is still expanding. But this is not an ideal condition to trade. So we have our SMT here. I'm looking for longs, but I need a very good manipulation to look for trades again, which we can see how we could validate. See, now every trading session in itself is, it's what? It's a study in itself. The trading session yesterday would not be same like a trading session today. We are completely doing discretionary trading where we look for some good manipulation, and then when there is signs of expansion, we try to get in with a stop loss. That is what we do, trading ICT. So right now we have this expansion right from these lows to those highs. That's my particular dealing range for today, at least today. And what do we have? What do we have? Do we have an SMT somewhere else? No. My bias is bullish, so I'm not going to short today. And looking at this particular reading range, where do I at least see some liquidity is this particular lows. The bodies are very equal, the lows are very equal. But since the bias is bullish, what could price do with that can form this 15-minute candle, sweep some lows, and then continue going higher. That is what I'm expecting. 9 a.m. candle will be forming in 10 more minutes. So until 10 more minutes, we just rest, guys. If you want, what I mean, gold, my expectations for gold was short. When this particular candle formed, my expectations for gold was short, but I was absolutely wrong. I'm okay. I'm like very happily admitting that I was wrong. If you are not in my Discord, you wouldn't know. People in my Discord would know. I assume most people who are watching this stream, particularly right now, is the people who are in my Discord because I don't have any Twitter audience. I mean, I don't do it regularly in daily basis. I just come here stream for once a week. So I guess I there will be very less people who is watching other than my Discord people. So I was expecting price to go to these lows and down around here. I guess we have an new month opening gap that would be here. This particular gap is new month opening gap. So we have it right there. That was my expectation. But I still longed because obviously I'm not a swing trader or a weekly expansion trader. I like a trader who captures those weekly expansions. No, I'm not that. I just trade intraday volatility. I'm pure scalper, not even day trader. My average holding time is 45 minutes to 1 hour. That's what I do. And yeah, gold right now seems like my invalidation was previous to closing below this particular candle's Tuesday size. I guess that is going to be done. The closure is going to be hard. So right now, tomorrow if this closes high, I'll be looking for these size right now. If that is a closure. Also, we have this beautiful change in the state of delivery. The order flow has been bearish for the 3 days, and now within 2 days we are going to close above these X. And yeah, if that's a closure, then I'll be looking for buys. This is how I use L model to frame bias, to what to filter out trades, to arrive at the expansions. I use L model. And now let's come to NQ. So NQ, what I'm expecting is I'm going to look for a retracement into this range. And once there is a good retracement and price, if shows some support or something, we'll just stay pre-price, guys. We'll just stay pre-price. We have, like I told, we have 10 more minutes until the 9 a.m. candle is open. So we'll wait. We can see that. See, this is NQ. I'm not going to change this. This is NQ. This is, sorry, this is ES. This is NQ as you can see it here. And the time frames also you'll be seeing it here. See, before I used to have uh, uh, two widescreen monitors with a laptop and an iPad and a phone. Right now, I'm not comfortable trading with all those data in my view. I'm just having this particular screen alone. This is the only trading which I'm open. This two. This is the ones I'm watching right now, and this seems to be doing good. I am in a pakka winning streak right now, and this is like really good. This particular setup, just the asset class which you're trading, the asset class which is correlated to that asset class which you're trading. This is the only layout you need to be consistent and profitable. Looking at a lot of data, bringing in some FEGs from elsewhere, 1 week back, 2 week back, you don't need that. You don't want to be a better analyst, you want to be a trader. You'll have to execute. If you want to execute, then you must have confidence in your model. The confidence will breed when you like look into those similar setups, and those similar setups which you take should make you complicated. Should not make you complicated. That should be very easy to execute. So yeah, I'm looking at this range, and if at all price comes to these lows, if there is an SMT, if there is a good reaction, again I look for buys. So other thing is price is above today open, so considerably we are at a premium. 8:30 open, 8:30 open, exactly from 8:30 we are manipulating lower. So that or those two opens which I consider having it in charts every time when I look at charts. The other thing I would like to have in my chart is my gaps. This indicator is from my master. I would say I would consider him as a brother. It is from engineer. Engineer is no ways able to be seen. I don't know where he is, but I wish he is good. He and family is good. That was another good setup, but would have been very hard to like hold on to that name. So guys, if you have any doubts, sorry bro, Kannan bro endala bro entry எடுக்கலாம் ஒண்ணும் fine. See bro, everything is trial and error and your experiment bro. You'll have to experiment with the time frames you feel comfortable, and you'll have to see. Sorry for this. This is English stream. I'll have to speak in English for at least some time. Maybe post 45 minutes mark or 1 hour mark. I can speak in Tamil if I wish to trade. I mean, continue streaming. But yeah, this is not my channel. Sorry. Uh, and one thing, okay, I wouldn't say I'm fluent, but my English has become better after streaming and speaking with all my Vadaku brothers. Future trading, what demo account will be used and in trading? I have a demo account in trading as pass and the trade present market price all paper trade. So you can use a asset called US 100. So US 100 is exactly same as NQ. So what US 100 does is it like mimics the price action of NQ, but it is in real time. The data, the NVOG and NDOG might be different from NQ, but most probably the candle size, the handles, everything is almost the same. But this is not futures. This is something which copies the original data. So you can use this US 100 to. Okay. So what I would be doing is, I mean, if I was trading the way I've traded before, no, what I'll be doing is, I'll let you know. I'll speak about CAS in a minute, bro. Wait, I'll speak about it in a minute. Okay, what I'll be doing is, sorry. So that's the 9 a.m. open, right? So that's the 9 a.m. open. If I was in charge, what I'll be doing is open high, right? So that's my 9 a.m. open. We have our inversion here. And as soon as seeing the candle closure below this, I would have entered. My stop loss would have been here. Would have been. My TP would have been somewhere else here or here. But the best case scenario, it would be here at these lows. Target TP. That's why that is, because I've seen price where when there is a good closure of a candle lower compared to the previous candle, price usually would not trade to those highs. That is my L model. If you want to know more about it, you can like, watch a video on that. I've made a video in my YouTube channel. If you want, you can watch a video on that. And speaking about profits right now, if you are a crypto trader or a trader who focuses on CFDs, you can consider purchasing accounts from Crypto Fund Trader. Everything is being transparent. How much is being paid out? Everything is being transparent. Our average payout time has been reduced to 8 hours right now. If you consider purchasing accounts, you could, I mean, consider a CFT if you are a crypto trader or a CFD trader. Okay, CST, change the state of delivery. So, a change in the state of delivery has its meaning in its name itself. So, what does it mean is that when there is a price swing which is like slowly getting lower, After reaching a particular area, point of interest, whatever you want to call, their price would usually react. There would be a good closure or good displacement. What does that displacement mean? The previous delivery slowly was lower, or it could be higher. When price reaches an area of interest, point of interest, a hot spot where you can expect reversals, when price shows a good displacement and closes above the candle which was responsible for sweeping that sell side liquidity or bringing price to that particular sell side liquidity or area of interest, when price closes above its open, that would be our CAST. CAST means change in the state of delivery, where the previous state of delivery was on sell sides. After that expansion, we expect to change the state of delivery from sell side to buy side liquidity. So, for example of a good change in the state of delivery is, I'll remove all this. A good change in the state of delivery is where I would tell you, okay, the good change in the state of, sorry, a good change in the state of delivery is this. So this particular up close candles was responsible for taking this buy sell liquidity. Price then expanded lower, closed above. I mean, that would be a CAC if you refine that, but the consecutive up close candles you can call, but still, for the namesake, let's consider that as the candle which took the buy sell liquidity. Immediately, there was a displacement closing below the open of that particular candle, which was responsible for taking this buy sell liquidity. And close, I mean, price even trades below the opening price from the hotspot, that we'll call that as a change in the state of delivery. And here we have this particular candle, which is here change in the state of delivery. Here we have this particular buy side candle. I mean, this order block, that's your change in the state of delivery. So this is change in the state of delivery. If you ask me what is the change in the state of delivery, I mean, this is the complete range in the higher time frame. Since all these candles are what up close candles, I'm not able to tell. But yeah, in 3 minutes, that would be a change in state of delivery. Here, the immediate candle, immediate opposite sized candle before a huge move is here change in state of delivery, guys. Let's go, guys. 34 people watching. We have only 20 likes. Okay, so we have, sorry, that's it, 8:30 a.m. PO3. Nobody has mentioned it. Okay. So that's a good sell-off. Still, I wouldn't consider that as a reversal. If price comes to this end dog and there is a good expansion, I will be very happy to trade that. We have this end dog, end wog, huge end wog gap. We are comfortably trading above that. And is there an SMT at those lows? Almost. Very close. I'll wait. I'll wait. During such times, you better wait for 9:30 opening. 9:30 opening will bring in volatility and might that could be the retracement. ஆனா ப்ரீவியஸ் ஹைஸ் தானே நம்ம பயசு. செல்ஸா லைவ்லயா ஊத்திட்டா விடுங்க இன்னைக்கு நாளைக்கு. சரி சரி ப்ரோ தட் எண்ட் ஆஃப் இட் இஸ் பிரைவேட். நோ ப்ரோ இட் இஸ் பிரைவேட் ப்ரோ. ஒரு ஆளை காணும் ப்ரோ. அவர் ஐ மீன் ஹீஸ் நாட் அவைலபிள். அவர் நான் கேட்டா நான் உங்களுக்காண்டி கேட்டு கொஞ்சம் கொடுங்க அப்படின்னு சொல்லிட்டு நான் கேட்டு கொடுத்துருவேன். ஹவாஸ் ஏ வீக் கைஸ். நான் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு முடிச்சுக்கலாம்னு நினைக்கிறேன் இந்த வீக்கை. ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ஃபுல்லா இருக்கு. ட்ரேடிங் இல்லாம ஐ மீன் மத்த இதுவுமே ஒர்க் பண்ற இடத்துல வேலை இருக்கு. எனக்கு ஐ மீன் வித்தின் 2 வீக்ஸ் ஐ அம் கம்ப்ளீட்டிங் மை இன்டர்ன்ஷிப். 4 மந்த் இன்டர்ன்ஷிப் இன் another hospital. So I'm planning to focus on completing those documentation works. So in the week, I guess I'm done with trading. இப்படி சொல்லதான் பயமா இருக்கு. சொல்லிட்டு நான் போய் ட்ரேட் எடுத்துடுறேன். ஆமா. நல்ல செட்டப் இருந்துச்சுன்னா ஐ குடன்ட் ரெசிஸ்ட் மை செல்ஃப் கைஸ். ஸ்டில் that could be traded as a retracement. ம். இவ்வளோ அரைச்சக்கு அப்புறமேலு நல்ல ஒரு ட்ரேட்ல. பட் ஆனா நான் போன பை வந்து ஒழப்பிட்டு தான் போனேன். சின்ஸ் 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 ஐய்யய்யோ! நல்ல இடத்துல எடுத்துருந்துருக்கீங்க. $100 ஐயோ! அப்பா! ச்சோ! அச்சச்சோ! நெறைய பேர் இத எடுத்துட்டு உட்கார்ந்திருப்பாங்கன்னு நெனைக்கிறேன். ம். சி ம். ம். ஆனா இப்போ நெறைய பேர் எடுத்திருப்பாங்க. ஆனா ஃப்ரம் ஹியர் ஐ அம் எக்ஸ்பெக்டிங் பைஸ். என்னோட டைரக்ஷன் இப்ப கரெக்ட்டா இருந்துச்சுன்னா, இப்ப எண்ட் டாக், எண்ட் வாக்ல வந்துருச்சு. இங்கேருந்து இதுக்கு மேல கீழ போயிட்டு நான் குளோஷர் எதிர்பார்க்க மாட்டேன் கைஸ். ஸோ I would not but to be very confident, I'll expect price to again trade above this end dog because that could again resist price and completely shift the direction. So if at all I want to buy, I will expect price to close above this end dog in ES, even though it is not the asset class which I'm trading. But since this is being correlated to the asset class which I'm trading, I'll expect price to come out of this range where it could be a potential area of rejection. I'll expect price to come through that and then I look for buys. Immediately there is no buys. I'm looking for buys. That's the dealing range low to high. We've got an SMT. Let me check. In hourly, there is no clean SMT still now. But I don't like this rejection. But we'll wait and see. That highs for me. I mean, still we have an SMT at those highs, but still, just looking at NQ, I feel higher prices could be there. ஒன் ஹவர் க்ளோஸ் மாறுது. ட்ரூடே ஓப்பன் கீழேயும் க்ளோஸ் ஆகக்கூடாது. இதுவா எஃப்இஜியா? எஸ்எம்டி இருக்கு, எஸ்எம்டி இருக்கு. நல்ல எஸ்எம்டி அது. ம், ம், ம். அப்பா சரியான சேல்ஸ். கைஸ் இதுக்கப்புறம் பைஸ் வந்துட்டு கொஞ்சம் கஷ்டம் தான். கஷ்டம் தான். பைஸ் கஷ்டம் தான். ஆனா நான் உடனே டைரக்ஷன மாத்துவேனான்னு கேட்டா மாத்த மாட்டேன். அப்பா மொரட்டு செல்லு. ஐயோ! கிளீன் செல் வேற ப்ரோ. In fad indicator, ICT NDAG, NVOG, heavier ETH NDAG, RTH NDAG, it's so much confusing, bro. You check settings, you can remove. Connected. Okay. SLT. I am also bullish now. I'm still bullish. But the conditions which is right now, I don't know if it is letting me go. See, I don't want this loss. அதான் இன்னைக்கு லண்டன் லோஸ்மே எனக்கு எடுக்க வேணாம். This could still இது வந்து கிளாசிக் புல்லிஷ் டேவா கூட இருக்கலாம். இது கிளாசிக் பை டேவா கூட இருக்கலாம். ஓடி கிளாசிக் ஓடி. ஐயோ இது நியூஸா? இல்ல இது இருங்க. ப்ரோ நான் சொல்லிட்டேன். அது வந்து எந்த டைம்ல ஐ மீன் ட்ரேட் எடுக்கணும்ன்றது நம்ம கையிலே கிடையாது. அது யார் கையிலயுமே இல்ல. நீங்க தான் கண்டுபிடிக்கணும் எந்த டைம்ல நீங்க என்ட்ரி ஆகணும் அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. அடே அப்பா! மேல ஒரு குத்து, கீழ ஒரு குத்து. ஆனா அந்த எஸ்எம்டி மேல இங்கெல்லாம் வரும். இங்க எதுவும் இல்லையே பெருசா. இன்டர்னல் எஸ்எம்டி எதுவுமே இல்ல இவ்ளோ ரிசர்ச் குடுக்கு. நானா தான் பைசாவா பார்ப்பேன். இங்க பாருங்க ஆர்டர் பிளாக் டாப் பண்ணியிருக்கு. நான் பைஸ் தான் பார்ப்பேன். என்னோட பாதை சிங்கப்பாதை. 9 AM PO3 guys. 9 AM PO3. Open low. 9:30 should possibly push price again. But I'm not going to do some heavy assumptions. I just wait for price to show its hand. But again, if you're looking for buys, this could reject, guys. That's another issue with price. கோல்டு என்ன பண்ணுது? கோல்டு கீழ இறங்கியிருக்கா? கோல்டு ஸ்லோலி திஸ் இஸ் அ கன்சாலிடேஷன். இது மூவ் கிடையாது. திஸ் இஸ் அ கன்சாலிடேஷன். நான் சொன்னேன்ல that would have been a good buys, but still அந்த இது பண்ணியிருக்கிறது கடுப்பு அப்படின்னு. இந்த 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 இன்டர்மீடியேட் டெர்ம் ஹைஸ். அதே தான் நான் இங்க பார்க்குறேன். ஆனா செல் சைடுக்கு. இது வந்து இப்ப இன்டர்மீடியேட் டெர்ம் லோஸ் ஆயிருச்சு. இங்க பார்த்தீங்கன்னா, இது இன்டர்மீடியேட் டெர்ம் லோஸ். அவ்வளோதான் திருப்பிருவோம். பைஸ் தான் கைஸ். எனிதிங் எல்ஸ்? எனிதிங் எல்ஸ்? Content bro, stop spamming entry should be based on your preferences. Exactly. Why the hell market to do like this opposite of us? Is my analysis wrong? It says, bro, market is superior, bro. We can be right or wrong. நம்ம வந்து அதை எதுவுமே பண்ண முடியாது. ஜஸ்ட் லுக்கிங் அட் பிரைஸ் வி டென் டு ட்ரேட் அவ்வளவுதான். நான் பைஸ் பார்க்குறேன். ஆனா பிரீமியம்ல இருந்துச்சு. பிரீமியம்னா நம்ம பைஸ் பார்க்க மாட்டோம். பிரைஸ் எக்ஸ்ட்ரீம்லி பிரீமியம்ல இருந்துச்சு. பைஸ் பார்க்க மாட்டோம் நம்ம. அதனால பிரைஸ் ரீட்ரேஸ் ஆகிற வரைக்கும் வெயிட் பண்ணிட்டு பை பார்க்குறோம். அதனாலதான் சொன்னேன் ரீட்ரேஸ்மெண்ட் ஆகிறதுக்கான சான்சஸ் ரொம்ப ஜாஸ்தி ப்ரோ அப்படின்னு சொல்லி. சேல்ஸ் செம்ம கிளீனு. நான் முன்னாடி ரீட்ரேஸ்மெண்ட் ட்ரேட் பண்ணுவேன். அந்த மாதிரி ட்ரேட் இது. இப்போதான் எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன்ஸ் மாறிட்டேன். வெயிட் பண்ணி பொறுமையா எடுத்துக்கலாம். ஹையர் டைம் ஃப்ரேம் இது பண்றாங்க. நீங்க என்ன பார்த்துக்கிட்டீங்கன்னா இஃப் யூ ட்ரேடிங் தேர் இஸ் a huge difference between you trading retracement reversals and expansions. லாங்கர் ரன்ல சின்ன சின்ன மூவ்ஸை மிஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஆனால் ஷார்ட்டர் ரன்ல சின்ன சின்ன மூவ்ஸை வந்துட்டு நம்ம மிஸ் பண்ணுவோம். ஆனால் லாங்கர் ரன்ல ப்ராஃபிட்டபிலிட்டின்னு பார்க்குறப்போ எக்ஸ்பான்ஷன் ட்ரேட் பண்றது நல்லாவே ப்ராஃபிட்டபிளா இருக்கும். நான் லாங்ஸ் பார்க்கிறேன் என்றால் ஐ லுக் ஃபார் லாங்ஸ் ஒன் பிரைஸ் கிராசஸ் above this particular level and then closes above that. நான் லாங்ஸ் பார்க்குறேன், நான் ஸ்டில் அதை கண்டினியூ பண்ணணும்னா எனக்கு பிரைஸ் வந்து இந்த ஏரியாவுக்கு மேல தாண்டி க்ளோஸ் வச்சுச்சுனால தான் நான் பைஸ் பார்ப்பேன். இப்ப எனக்கு எல் மாடல் குடுத்தா கூட எனக்கு வேணாம். சவாசமே வேணாம். 9:30க்கு என்ன பண்ணுவான்னு தெரியாது. இன்னைக்கு இன்னொரு விஷயம் என்னன்னா, ட்ரம்ப் இஸ் ஸ்பீக்கிங் டுடே. Trump is speaking on something today. I'm not sure what it is about. The budget meeting, I guess. So Trump is again speaking today. Anything could trigger something. A huge buys, huge sales. Still, if you, I mean, see that run is hardly 100 handles, 125 handles. So we have our end model, but again, as I told you, I want to confirm the move that price is going to go higher. So I will wait for price to close above this NVOG and then go for buys. I mean, you're just tape reading, you're not even trading, you're just tape reading. But even for tape reading, I'm looking for buys. And my expectation in price is that it has to close above the NVOG highs to, I mean, for me to go buys. See, that has now turned as a resistance. So this could even send push prices higher. My bias could be wrong. My view of price could be wrong. Sometimes it is better to just sit out of price, just to read price without doing any executions. 11 a.m. What 11 a.m.? It is yesterday, 2 p.m. beans. Not today, va? He's speaking today also, bro. He's speaking today also. 11 a.m. I don't remember the time. I saw it somewhere in Twitter. Sorry, Twitter. Today is also he's speaking. Extremely good sales, but I'm done with my. Okay. Okay, the reason for sells again, we can assume that Nancy Pelosi announces her retirement from US Congress. We can consider that as a good reason for short. I'm doing nothing. I'm waiting for 9:30 opening data. ஊத்துனா I'm wrong about my bias அவ்வளவுதான். Simple guys. Trump to make major announcement today at 11 a.m. Okay. Party market. Okay. SMT பார்க்க ட்ரேட் பண்ண முடியும். SMT பார்க்காம. Bro, I feel SMT is a pillars of your trade setup, bro. I mean, one of your pillars. அந்த 3-legged chair மாதிரி வச்சுக்கோங்களேன். For me, SMT is like, without SMT, I'll not probably execute. Most probably. XMT will give you like insane confidence because you've seen it work. One of the most important concepts of ICT is this SMT, smart money 2, smart money divergence, whatever you want to call. That without me is nothing. For me, if you ask me what is your go-to confluences, first of all, I look for trades around which is coming from NVOG and NDOG. That's my major area of I mean that's the launch pad ராக்கெட் வந்து லான்ச் ஆகணும்னா ஒரு இடத்துக்கு வரணும், அந்த இடத்துல இருந்து தான் போகணும். So I consider like that as a launch pad. If there is good expansion from there, I'll expect L model formation. L model, a good expansion to confirm that this move is legit. And if that is there, I just look for SMT to confirm, okay, this could be this. This expansion would sustain. Likewise, I'll consider. We have 10 more minutes for the opening price. Let's see. Let's see. I really feel like executing one MNQ if my setup forms. I really didn't wanted to trade, but I mean, feels like that could be one good setup for me. It is not worth the risk, but since I'm streaming for so long, I have an idea as well. I'm planning to execute just one MNQ if setup forms. If setup forms. Then something interesting, guys. How was your week? How was your trading going? Have you purchased accounts with above a few ticks? We had insane offers going on. It went, sorry, 6 accounts, 5 accounts. How's your trading going? If that is an SMT like this, and this vice versa, something like this, I will execute right here. I'm still looking for longs. I'll execute like when price closes above this. This is something which I'm expecting in price. Let's see. See, I'm like I could be wrong. If I have some 100 attempts, I could be wrong 50 times easy. My win rate, my accuracy of analysis is only 50%. I'm no guru. I'm just a normal guy who's trying to be consistent. So whatever I tell is not what call live call. This is just me trading live. That should be viewed as educational content. I'm getting invalid coupon code for music trading. With code, can you just screenshot it and post it in our Discord? Ajit bro. No way that could be said. Can you just post the screenshot of it saying invalid in the Discord? We'll ask them. We'll ask them. So this week in our live stream, we'll have 6 accounts, 6 futures accounts for giveaway. So if you guys don't know how to enroll, it's in announcement. You can post your trades, your trade breakdown, whatever you want in my trade session. Once you post and be consistent, you'll get a role called, a role, and whoever has that role is like directly eligible for participating in the giveaway. Which some means we'll select winners during a Saturday live stream. Today we had two futures account giveaway in our London stream, which Karthi Pro does regularly in everyday basis. The futures desk clear. It is not consistency, Rohit. நாட் பெர்சன்டேஜ் டர்ம்ஸ் பட் அங்க வந்து கன்சிஸ்டன்சி மாதிரி ஒன்று இருக்கு. டெய்லி ப்ராஃபிட் டார்கெட், ஜிசி பெஸ்ட் செஷன்ஸ் அண்ட் டைமிங். ஏஷியா ஏஷியா அண்ட் ஐ மீன் ஜிசி எல்லா டைம்லயும் மூவ் ஆகுது இல்லை. தேர் இஸ் நோ பர்டிகுலர் செஷன் வேர் ஜிசி வுட் ஒன்லி மூவ். ஐ மீன் அது எல்லா செஷன்லயுமே மூவ் ஆகுது கோல்டு. எல்லாமே செட் ஆச்சுன்னா டைம் பார்க்காம சில இடத்துல என்டர் ஆகுறது வந்துட்டு பெட்டர். ஓகே, பார்ப்போம் எஸ்எம்டி ஹோல்ட் ஆகுதாங்க. ஓகே, எதுவும் ஆகல. பயசே வந்து மாறிடுச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன் ஃப்ரம் பைஸ் டு சேல்ஸ். பட் 9:30 டேட்டா பார்ப்போம் என்ன பண்ணுது. ஓகே, எங்க வந்துடுறீங்க தானே? வாங்க 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 வாங்க. உனக்குள்ள கிடக்குது oxygen. Yet I'm extremely wrong with the price. I'm not sure. Could you please tell us platform couldn't lose it? Both when project X is, I mean it's upon you, bro. Either trade weight or project X. It's your personal preference. I mean, if you don't have discipline or something, Jay Kumar, bro, sorry, what did you like? I mean, you can put that again. I'll explain. Sorry. Okay. I guess that now we could get a good long, I guess. I can feel it in my guts. Classic OTE. Optimal trade entry. A classic New York profile. Let's see if it is folding. Unfolding, sorry. We have 3 more minutes, guys. We have 3 more minutes until open. Uh, 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 uh. After daylight shift 9:30 opening, what will be as per IST? Do I have change UTC? Bro, just keep it in UTC 5, bro. Indian timing, I mean, I just know only for the opening, bro. 9:30 opening. So 9:30 opening is 8:30, sorry, 8 here, 8 p.m. IST here. So I feel this is a manipulation. I truly feel this is a manipulation, guys. I very honestly feel this is a manipulation. I really want highs. I don't know why, but I really want highs. Yeah. So I mean, I don't look at London, bro. I mean, sorry, the IST, bro. Sorry. I know because like this is the usual time I set usually. Uh, the opening market open, I guess. I mean, 6 a.m. 18 open is 4:30 today, and I mean, the major times I know 3, what 3 a.m. 3 a.m. is 12:30 if I'm not wrong. Bro, insane sales, bro. The fuck is happening, bro? And my bias is completely washed. Washed. We could get a possible bias. I'm waiting. Daily is not looking good. 30 seconds more until the opening. 6 hour ain't looking good. 4 hour ain't looking good. 1 hour is absolutely washed. So it would not be right if we look for sales right now. But yeah, let's see. This is just tape reading. No executions today. 9:30 open, guys. விடுங்க ப்ரோ. ஒரு ட்ரேட் லாஸ் ஆச்சு. அடுத்த ட்ரேட் பார்த்துக்கலாம். அவ்வளவுதான். நம்மளால என்ன இதுக்கு மேல நம்மளால என்ன பண்ண முடியும் சொல்லுங்க? ES is holding for some reason. கோல்டு ஊத்திட்டானா? ஐயோயோ! கோல்டு ஊத்திருச்சு. கோல்டுல ப்ரீவியஸ் லோஸ் எடுத்திருக்கு. சோனமுத்தா நம்ம தான் பைஸ் பார்த்துக்கிட்டு இருந்திருக்கோமோ? இங்க பாருங்க. ES ஏத்துறான் பாருங்க. இந்த சைடு பாருங்க. ES டிஸ்பாரிட்டி பாருங்க. NQ கீழ போயிட்டு இருக்கு. அதே 5 மினிட் கேண்டில் தான் வச்சிருக்கேன். NQ கீழ போயிட்டு இருக்கு. ES மேல போறான் பாருங்க. சாரி, ES கீழ போயிட்டு இருக்கு. அடங்கொய்யால. NQ கீழ போயிட்டு இருக்கு. ES மேல போறான் பாருங்க. கோல்டு வந்து மறுபடியும் மேல போறதுக்கான வாய்ப்பு ஜாஸ்தி. No trade, guys. Strictly no trade when price is doing something like this. Strictly no trade. Gold is distracting me and closes. Huge disparity, guys. No trade. தயவு செஞ்சு ட்ரேட் எடுக்காதீங்க. வெயிட் செய்யுங்கள் guys. Huge disparity. ES ஒரு மாதிரி மூவ் ஆகுது. NQ ஒரு மாதிரி மூவ் ஆகுது. ஸ்ட்ரிக்ட்லி நோ ட்ரேட். இந்த இடத்துல சேல்ஸ் நீங்க போட்டிருந்தா கூட பயம் கொடுத்துருக்கும். NVIDIA திருப்புறான் அப்பதான். ஹோல்டு பண்ண மாட்டேங்குது. வாஷ்ட் வாஷ்ட் வாஷ்ட். Washed. Nothing to, I mean, look at in charts right now. SMT is still there. Those lows. இன்னும் எடுக்கிறானான்னு பார்ப்போம். I'm completely wrong about the bias, I guess. Gold buys. Looks good தான். Pachoram relation is சூப்பர். ஓகே. வை பிடிச்சி இதே பண்ணிட்டீங்களா? நைஸ் நைஸ். ஜிஜி ப்ரோ, குட் 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 குட். 1 மினிட்ல நல்லா இருக்கு. நான் ஹையர் டைம் ஃப்ரேம்ல அவ்வளோ க்ளீன் இல்ல. கோல்ட் ஆக்சுவலி ஐம் லுக்கிங் ஃபார் பைஸ் தான் கைஸ். பட் வில் ஜஸ்ட் ஸ்டே ப்ரீட் அண்ட் கியூ. ஓகே. And that could hold 830 RTH. RTH. Okay. SMT is there. I just want price to just trade above that, and then we have all this liquidity as a target. இந்த லோஸ் எடுத்துட்டு தான் மேல போவான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். கேக்குது ப்ரோ. என்னாச்சு? ஒன்றும் இல்லை, டேப் ரீடிங் தான். அது ஊத்திருச்சு. ஆமா ப்ரோ, யாரும் தெரியல. என்னாச்சு? ஓகே, சரி எடுத்துட்டான். என்ன எடுத்தீங்களா எதுவும்? எதுல? ம், ஒரு நிமிஷம். பா, உங்களுக்கும் ஒரு தைரியம் தான் ப்ரோ. சாரி. ஆ. ம். நான்லாம் எடுக்கல ப்ரோ, வாய்ப்பே இல்ல. இதுக்கப்புறம் கீழ போனா கூட ஆச்சரியப்படுறதுக்கு இல்ல, ஏன் கார்த்திக்? இதுக்கப்புறம் கீழ போனா கூட ஆச்சரியப்படுறதுக்கு இல்ல. ம். யாரு? ES தானா? ம். வயசே மாறிடுச்சே. பெலோசி ரிசைன் பண்ணிட்டாளாம். பெலோசி தெரியாதா? நம்ம பக்கத்து வீட்டுக்காரி தான். டெடி தானா? லைவ். சரி. நல்லா போனா ஆல் டைம் வயசு. ம். ம். ஸ்ட்ரீம் போயிட்டு தான் இருக்கு. ம். யாரு? நான் தான் சொன்னேன் ஆல்வேஸ். விட்டு வைக்கலாம். ம். வராது, வராது. இல்லையே லைவ்ல வாய்ஸே வராது இப்போ. அங்கயா? ஆமா, ஆமா. ம். ஓகே. அது எஸ்எம்டியா? ம். ஆமா. பைஸ் தானே? டேய் வேணாம்டா டேய். ஓகே கைஸ், ஐ கெஸ் தட்ஸ் இட் ஃபார் தி ஸ்ட்ரீம். குட் ஸ்ட்ரீம் இவ்வளோதான். இதுக்கப்புறம் எதுவும் கிடையாது. நான் பார்த்ததெல்லாம் முடிஞ்சுச்சு. ஸோ எஸ் கைஸ், அவ்வளோதான். டன் ஃபார் த ஸ்ட்ரீம். நத்திங் ஃபார் டுடே. நம்ம வந்துட்டு நெக்ஸ்ட் ஸ்ட்ரீமில் வந்துட்டு பார்க்கலாம். ஸோ யா, அன்டில் நெக்ஸ்ட் டைம், ஸ்டே சேஃப் கைஸ். பாய்.